be coming up with a theme song soon because you miss every shot you don't take. Oh, for shame. Welcome to the Danalytical Geek, and today I figured I would do a sort of just a quick follow-up video since we were already doing the multicolored Dinobot, Dino Force, whatever they're called, Black Mamba. What to do with the pink thing? I figured we should also just kind of do a look comparison, size comparison of what the base body Grimlock from the boosted set looks like with the regular parts. I know other people have done videos on this, but more just the fact that like you can do it, and I'm sure some people haven't waded through enough videos to know that you can do this. But yeah, you can actually put the original Dinobot combiner parts on the bigger Grimlock because the ports are apparently the same size, so that works. But if you notice, obviously that's going to be bigger because the pieces are bigger, but I would argue that this looks more proportionate. That's right. I thought about putting like maybe two of the bigger pieces for the feet on and then still using those as the arms, but honestly, like, I feel like that actually looks really proportionate. So the fact that I have almost two full sets, because again I can't seem to get that yellow, the swoop one to save my life, but I kind of like having them both together at the same time. And I just kind of use poor Grimlock's all lonely. He's like, me Grimlock not relevant anymore, and he just kind of sits on the shelf. But kind of curious what everybody else thinks. But also, since I had two of them, I thought about maybe painting the base Grimlock not red. I feel like of all colors, like red just comes off as a little, I won't say it almost matches. If we could maybe paint the pink one like some sort of maybe if we painted it silver, because it's already got gold parts right there. So maybe paint that part silver and then you could maybe pull it off. But I think again, you look at how tall this one is. He's got, of course, the huge feet and these extra. Oh, it just almost looks too big, but it's like Super Shredder or something over here. And I gotta redo my matte thing, but this one really isn't that much smaller. Because, you know, the main thing that adds height is like Grimlock himself, so. I kind of like having both of them up together at the same time. And I tried taking the Dinobots apart the other day, but it just didn't seem to do it for me. Gotta extrude. Boom! And if we go ahead and add the some of the other collection, at this point you got all sorts of the gang. I feel like these, if you want robot forms of any Dinobots, I actually really like the robot forms of these guys. So figured keep these in robot form, these in Dino mode, and I actually have two Grimlocks because they keep sending me the wrong freaking figure. I don't need any more Grimlocks. But and then all original buddy, me Grimlock no like this. But yeah, like I figured there's enough versatility in the dinos, and I've also got that that other set that really cheap and falls apart, but kind of cool in its so there's another, but you know, I feel like the Dinobots kind of look best in there, and so I imagine I will leave those two like that. But in case you didn't know, you could definitely use the original Dinobots on the big Grimlock. And notice how I did a kind of a similar thing with the chest piece. And if anybody's got some cool ideas of what they've done, like maybe painting extras or whatever, you know, give me a message or something. But also notice how I did the same shoulder blade equivalent with the. I feel like that looks best. But yeah, tell me what you think. Just figured I'd show that that kind of aesthetic and see what everybody thought while we're at it. And I figured we'd give them actually standing up. Notice how Grimlock with all the big pieces isn't really that much. I notice how hard it is to see with all the trippy paintings. But there's really not that much height difference. And as I kind of like the aesthetic and sort of balance of the new Grimlock with the old pieces, but maybe just give it a paint job or something, because that actually doesn't look bad with the different colors, because it's all colorful. That actually looks cool with the colors, whereas that just looks kind of weird. But anyway, there's kind of my whole dedicated Dino shelf, and you know, I feel like I like having the different sets, because some, as I said, these guys look really cool in robot mode. That's kind of cool, just so flimsy, and there's what he looks like standing up. And some random one, Grimlock again, just not relevant. No, cesium salami. Brilliant bologna. Cesium salami. Sorry, not really, but yeah. The Dino collection. We're going to cover a bunch of other stuff soon. I've got a large collection of various Transformers, and we've got to cover some stuff. So, have a good night, day, time of being. Talk to you later. See you next time on the Dinolytical Geek. It's devastating.